guys, welcome back to Taking the Leap with your girl Torna Antoinette. So today we are headed to the rodeo, Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo 2022. So my mom actually had tickets at the start of the pandemic, but when everything shut down, she couldn't go. So I think this is like the first year back and those tickets were still good. So we all went and it was a really, really great time. So I'm going to do this over a voiceover, my first one. And really, this is just the drive to Energy where the Texans have their games. Yeah. So let's get started. So we got there and we had to take the metro. First time taking the metro. It was like amazing. You won't really see much of like our faces. Oh, well, there's my mom's face. And yeah, it was such a beautiful ride there. Like the sky was all purple and blue. And I'm a country girl, born in the country, but I'm a city girl at heart. So I wore these like stiletto boots, but you still won't be able to see the full outfit. Hey, there they are. Look at them. All red and a reptilian. I like it. Yeah, so it was a lot of walking. I regretted the boot choice in the end, but I wanted to be cute. So here's the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo sign, and our walking through. It was my big head brother and my mother with me. It was so many people there. I was like freaking out. We all wore masks, but there were so many people who were just like, fuck the masks. We're just going to do what we want to do. But we had a great time. So one of our first stops was food. I was hungry, so I got some shrimp. It was nasty. Don't recommend. Didn't spotlight the food in the video. But they have so many food places. It's really nice. If you're ever in Houston, come on down to the rodeo during the month of March. You can get basically anything that you can dream of fried, and most likely it'll taste delicious. My mom ate corn. So yeah, that was good. And then after we ate, we kind of walked around a little bit. I didn't want to ride rides immediately, so we end up like playing games. And we needed to walk off some of the food. So this is just like us walking. Again, so many lines, so many people, so many hats, so many personalities, just thriving. So here's our first game. This little water race, the balloon has to pop thing. Boop, we lost. So we did it again. And we lost again. After we lost, my brother and I decided to ride the slide thing. I never knew I had a fear of heights until I was walking up those damn steps. Like, I'm freaking out. And Devin is like having the time of his life. So we jet off. You could see how nervous I am. And my brother had to help me put my feet in the thing. Then he just takes off. And I yell. I yell the whole time. I'll show you how a bitch go down the slide. Okay, and then I saw some hats. I wanted a hat, but my head was too big. After we did the hats, we got on the Ferris wheel. And y'all listen to my mama.
Going again. Close your eyes. Close your eyes, then. Woo! I gotta throw up. Mama!
Now she wanting to throw up. Yeah, it was a long ass ride on that Ferris wheel. Like, we went around thrice. We went around thrice. It was awful. And it was really going fast. Like, after we did that slide thing, we were like, this is too much. After that, I think we played a couple more games, and then we decided to ride this ride. My brother wanted to do that slingshot ride, but then he got scared, so we rode this one instead. The line was like super duper long, but the view was pretty because we got to see all of the rides while we were in line and the games nearby. And another twisty game. I never realized how many of the same ride they have there. Like, it's the same ride over and over again. Okay, so this is me and my brother on this little ride here. Now, if you watch closely, you can see me. I'm not going to put the like red arrow, although I should. But if you watch closely, when we go up in the air, you'll see some red boots. So very few people had their hands up. I was the first person to be like, everybody put your hands up. And I put my hands up, and my brother put his hands up, and we were off in the air. So there aren't very many of us. So you'll see I'm one of the hands up, and I got on these red boots. Can you see me? Ooh, there I go. Did you see me? Ooh, there I go again. And this was the longest freaking ride of my entire life. We must have rode that thing for a good 2 or 3 minutes, which is a long ass time to be on a ride like this, spinning and whirling. Eventually, I put my arms down and was just like, please get me off of this. Please. And people must have thought I was crazy because I was laughing like a damn hyena, like when we first started. And then I got tired and I was like, I don't like this anymore. I don't like it at all. Can we stop? Can we stop? And then we stopped. So there's not really much else left to this video. It's just me. If you're in Houston, the rodeo is definitely one of those things where I highly recommend you visit if you're here for the month of March. And, have a funnel cake. Have a turkey leg. If you're vegetarian, don't. And see you next time.